Welcome to the Dividend Growth Investing Tips channel. Now that you are interested in dividend growth investing, how do you go about finding dividend growth stocks to invest in? Today, I'm going to show you a free resource I came across. It is called portfolioinsight.com, and they have a product called Dividend Radar. What this is a free weekly spreadsheet that is available for you to either download or you can sign up to have it delivered to your inbox. There's also some resources on this page to show you how to use the spreadsheet. For one, there is a data dictionary, and what this gives you is definitions of the columns that are used in the spreadsheet. I'm going to go ahead and open this up in a new tab, and we'll look at that in a bit. And then there is an introductory article on Seeking Alpha that gives detailed explanations and some tips on how you can use the data. And I'll go ahead and have that open in another tab as well. I have opened up the Dividend Radar spreadsheet. Now notice the tabs at the bottom. If I click on the Champions tab, this is the list of companies raising their dividend at least 25 consecutive years in a row. The Contenders tab contains the companies raising their dividend at least 10 years up to 24 years. And the Challengers tab contains companies with 5 to 9 consecutive years of raises. All tab combines all these companies into a single list. So already we have a promising universe of stocks to choose from for our dividend growth investing strategy. But over 700 stocks appear in our list, so we need to apply some criteria to filter the data. I'm going to work with the All tab in this example. The first thing I want to do is enable editing on this file. And then I want to convert all the data into a table. One other thing I need to do before converting to a table is in cell Y3, this column does not have a name, so I'm not exactly sure what this data is for, but I'm just going to call it value. And then I'll highlight cell A3, and I want to hit Control-Shift down arrow and Control-Shift right arrow. I have all the table data highlighted. And there's a small icon in the right-hand corner, lower right-hand corner, that allows me to do some formatting. So I click on Tables, and there's a table, and this gives me a preview of what it'll look like. So I'll go ahead and click that, and it converts it to a table. And a couple more formatting things I need to do. I just want to make sure all the text is black so I can see the headers. And then the positioning of the headers, what I want to do is I want to middle align it, and then I also want to center it. And there we go. It's a little tedious to set up, but once you do it a few times, it'll be pretty easy. Now might be a good time to review the reference material I opened earlier. First, I'll point out the fair value, which is based on the current price compared to the average PE to decide if a stock is overpriced, underpriced, or fairly priced. Further down, we have the current dividend rate. We have the dividend growth rates at different periods of time. And the chowder number, which is the current yield plus the 5-year dividend growth rate. They also have total return metrics, as well as some different financial ratios. I'll take a look at the Seeking Alpha article now. It is from 2020, and it goes into detail on how the data is sourced. They also walk through an example of using this data to find an actual actionable buying opportunities. So I'd recommend giving this article a read. Back to the spreadsheet, and I'll start applying some filters to get the list down to reasonable size for further research. First, I've gone ahead and sorted it by number of years descending. So we have some stocks that have 69 consecutive years of dividend increases. Amazing. So I want to go ahead and filter this down to stocks with 9 or more years. I'm interested in a dividend yield of 2.5% or greater. Sectors, for this particular screen, I don't want financials and I don't want real estate. I'm going to move on over to fair value. I want to remove any stocks that are trading above fair value. I want a chowder number that's greater than or equal to 12. Earnings per share for the last year, I just want that greater than or equal to 0. We're almost there. I have, if you look in the lower left-hand corner, there are 30 stocks left. So the last thing I'll do is get stocks with a PE ratio in between 0 and 20. Now I have a list of 21 stocks. So at first glance, there's some great candidates in here. Texas Instruments, Union Pacific, Broadcom, Home Depot, Snap-on. These are all great, well-known dividend growth stocks that I also own in my own portfolio. Thanks for watching today. Please hit like and subscribe if you would like more content like this. Did you come up with a great filter? Tell me about it in the comments. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment purposes only.